Michelle Goldstein, and you are at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. Please subscribe to Heart Alchemy Yoga, and please like, share, and comment on the videos. Let us know what you're learning from your practice, and also we love hearing where you're from. Like, it's really just cool to see where you're at around the world and how this global community comes together in the spirit of yoga and in the spirit of feeling better in your bodies. You can also find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook, and you can sign up for our email list at heartalchemyyoga.com. So let's go ahead and get started with our flow today. And we'll start out in a seated position. Get yourself comfortable. Just take a moment to check in. As you switch gears from turning your awareness outward into the world and shifting into the inner landscape of yourself. Allow your breath to deepen. And see if you can breathe through your nose, dropping into a little ujjayi breath, the ocean sounding breath. So when you breathe in your yoga practice, allow the breath to draw along the back of your throat on the inhale and the exhale. This breath work cools the central nervous system, cools the mind, and warms your body. Inhale, the arms reach out and up. And as you exhale, bring the palms together in front of your heart. And let's make our way into our first downward facing dog pose from here. And come onto your hands and your knees. Tuck the toes under, lift the hips up. So the wings of our practice really are the combination of meditation and prayer. And the difference between the two is prayer is an asking outward of life, asking life, asking the bigger picture, asking the universe for something, perhaps courage or peace or strength or whatever. And meditation is the practice of listening inward and also listening to life as it moves through us. As your breath deepens, practice the listening. We do that a lot. But we could always do it more. And then walk your hands backwards to your feet. If it's helpful, you can put a soft bend in the knees. And as you inhale, pull the heart forward. And as you exhale, fold in half. Inhale, rise to stand up, sweep the arms to the sky. And exhale, the palms meet in front of your heart. And we'll do a few half sun salutes from here. Arms reach up, inhale. And shift forward as you fold forward on the exhale. Make sure your feet are parallel. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, fold back in. Inhale, rise to stand firm, the belly to support the spine. And exhale, palms meet at the heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, release. Rise up, reach up, inhale. And palms together in front of your heart on the exhale. So for just a moment before we really start to move, today we're also going to consider the prayer. And one of the most beautiful things I've heard regarding prayer is from one of my dearest teachers, Tara Brock. She's an amazing mindfulness meditation teacher. I recommend checking out her YouTube channel. She's incredible, or her podcast. And she says, the deepest prayer is to find refuge in love. So allow that to sink in, because love is the experience, truly, of everything everywhere. When we surrender the thinking mind and immerse in the heart, the deepest prayer is to find refuge in love. Let's walk up to the front of our mats. If it feels okay to your back today, you can bring the feet together, otherwise feet hips apart. And let's flow. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, shift forward as you fold forward. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, step to plank. And lower to either chaturanga or the floor. Upward dog, inhale. And downward dog, exhale. Let's move into some sun salutations straight away today. Keeping it classic yoga sequencing for the beginning at least. Root your fingers down into the ground. Notice that you're breathing. Push up out of your shoulders and engage the quadriceps. Inhale up on the toes. Exhale, walk or hop the feet to the front of your mat. Pull the heart forward, inhale. Fold in half on the exhale. Rise up to stand up, inhale. And palms meet at the heart on the exhale. Good. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. So it can be useful perhaps to establish the prayer, whatever your prayer is. And then to also practice listening to what information you receive in regards to it. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, walk or hop the feet to your hands. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Rise to stand up, inhale. palms together at the heart on the exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Good, and then from here, you'll step the right foot up to the front of your mat. And let's come up to crescent lunge on the back toes. So by information, I mean what you're receiving in any given moment could be either regarding where you're resisting, whatever it is that you're asking for. It could also be like keys or clues as to how to better act to cultivate what you're asking for. One more breath in. And as you exhale, release the hands down to the mat. Step to plank. Lower your left knee to the mat. Spin the right heel flat to the floor. Reach the right arm up and over the right ear. The back leg is like if you were in side angle pose. So I'm going to work the outer edge of that right foot. Slide the shoulders down the back. And be mindful that you're not collapsing through the middle. So softly draw the lower floating ribs into the back ribs. Good, and then you'll take the right hand down. Lift the right leg up. Keep the hips level. Reach the left arm forward. Flex the right foot strongly and push up out of the right shoulder. Smooth, steady breathing. One more inhale. And exhale, release the hand and knee down to the mat. Inhale, arch to cow pose. And then exhale, round into cat. Inhale, arch your back to cow. Exhale, round into cat pose. One more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round into cat. And then inhale to a neutral spine. Exhale to downward dog. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, left side, step through crescent pose. Come on up. Feel the left hip draw back a little bit, right hip forward. So the pelvis, if the frontal hip points were headlights, they both point, they both shine straight forward to the front of your mat. Deeply breathing. Good, and then hands to the mat. Step to plank. Lower the right knee down. Spin the left heel flat to the floor. Reach the left arm up and maybe over the left ear. Shoulders down the back. Be mindful that the pubic bone lifts up toward your navel. See if you can get that. Pubic bone lifts up toward the navel. Tailbone lengthens down toward your left heel. Relax your face, one more breath. Left hand down. Lift the left leg up. Right arm reach forward. Press down through the left hand to lift out of the left shoulder. One more breath. Reach and lift what you've got, and then lower that hand and knee down. Inhale to cow. Again, exhale to cat. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, round in. One more time. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale to neutral. And exhale, downward dog. Good. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward dog. You are just hanging out, breathing, listening inward. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, walk or softly hop the feet to the front of your mat. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees, chair pose. Sink the hips low, sweep the arms up, and then fold forward on your exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps through to the front of your mat. Spin the back heel flat. Come up, warrior one pose for a breath. Release the hands down to the ground. Step to plank and lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Left side, step through. Come up for a breath. Warrior one. And release. Plank and lower down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. As your heart starts to move a little bit, keep the body active. I mean, it's obviously active, but just be mindful that you stay engaged. With your mind and with your muscles. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, walk or hop the feet up. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees to chair pose. Sink the hips. Reach the arms. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, right side. Step through. Warrior one. Come on up for a breath. And release. Plank and lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Left foot steps through. Come up. Warrior one. And release and lower down. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog. Sometimes when we offer out a prayer, like, any prayer, we find that the information we need is already inside of us, often it is. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, walk or hop the feet up. Lengthen, inhale. Fold on the exhale. Bend the knees, chair pose, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right foot steps through, back heel flat to the floor. Come up, warrior one, inhale. And release, lower to chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Left side, step through. Come up, warrior one for a breath. And release, vinyasa. See if you can get a little lift up out of the shoulders here. From the grounded foundation of your fingertips. So press the fingertips down. Lift the shoulder blades, lift the hips. We'll take one more round of these. When you're ready, walk or hop to the front of your space. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Bend the knees. Chair pose, inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up. Exhale, down dog. Right side, step through. Come up for a breath, warrior one. And release, chaturanga. Inhale up. Exhale, down dog, left side. Step through. Come up. Inhale. And release, chaturanga. Good. Now, moving on. Lift the right leg. Inhale. Exhale. Step all the way through. Back heel flat, come up, warrior one pose, and open up to warrior two. And let's straighten the right leg, come directly into triangle. Now when you come in to triangle, before we come in, let's set it up. Work the inner right foot down, feel the right femur bone draw up into the right hip socket. So this front leg, this right leg is in a slight external rotation. And then lengthen into the pose. Feel the right hip hug in. In fact, that tailbone and the right hip can point toward your left foot. Quadriceps flex. Breath smooth, steady. Take the left arm over the left ear for a few breaths. Lengthen through both sides of your torso. Make sure the quads are still engaged. Toes spread. And come up to warrior two. Bend the right knee. And we'll spin the left foot out to temple pose. Sink the hips. Lengthen the tailbone down. This is a good one that you can feel. Pubic bone lifts up toward the navel to engage the low abdominals. Frontal hip points lift up. Stay soft. One more breath, sink a little lower, and then straighten the legs. We'll turn back to warrior two pose. Take a few breaths here. One more inhale. Exhale the hands down to the mat. Come up on the back toes. Step the left foot up to meet the right at the top of your space. Lengthen, inhale. Fold on the exhale. Let's interlace the fingers behind the back. Stretch the arms overhead. Shift your body weight slightly forward to the balls of your feet. Relax your neck. Come all the way up to stand, arms reach up. And then from here, right hand to the right leg, left arm reach to the side. Keep the quads engaged, super important. Keep the pelvis pretty level here, so you don't want to collapse down toward the floor. And you don't really want to rotate too much up toward the sky. In the upper back, you can get a little rotation for sure. You can turn your gaze up for sure. One more breath. Maybe drop in for another moment. And then both arms reach up. Lengthen through the side body and fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Lift the left leg, inhale. Exhale, step through. Spin the back heel flat. Warrior one, come up. Warrior two, open up. Good. Straighten the left leg. We'll set this side up too. It's important to get this stuff smoothed out. Work the inner left foot down. Feel the left femur bone, the whole bone, draws up into the hip socket. This is so important, you guys. That's why we're breaking it down. Left arm lengthens forward and down. Right arm up. These little alignment points will help save your body in the long run, because I can assure you the things that you repeatedly do will either create wear and tear or potentially heal. So let's let this be a space to heal, and do be smart about the way you practice. Trust me, I speak from experience of plenty of repetitive strain injuries from my flow practice. So these are tricks, tips that I've learned along the way that help a lot. Right arm over the right ear. Keep the quads engaged. Lengthen through both sides of your torso. So left side, obviously right side is getting a big stretch here. One more breath. We'll come up to warrior two. Bend the left knee and spin the right foot out. So the feet turn out, the knees bend. Let's bring the palms together in front of the heart here. Just drop into your prayer. Sink the sitting bones down. Keep the breath smooth. Remember why you're doing this. You guys. Straighten the legs. Turn the back toes in. Left foot turns to the front of your mat. Warrior two. Work the back leg. Sink the left thigh. Good. Hands down. Come up on the back toes. Step up to the top of your space. Lengthen, inhale. Fold, exhale. Interlace one finger over. Stretch the arms overhead. You could also grab a strap here if that feels better in your body. Lift the kneecaps up. Quads engage. Come all the way up to stand. Keep the belly firm for support. Release the arms up. And then we'll take that left hand to the left leg. Right arm over right ear. You can do a scan of your body right now and just check. Am I collapsing anywhere? Where can I engage? So that this is intelligent. We're waking up the intelligence of the body. Shoulders down the back. Maybe you drop in for another breath. And then both arms reach up, inhale. Fold forward on the exhale. Lengthen, inhale. Exhale to chaturanga, make your way back. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. All right, step the right foot up to your hands. Come to warrior one for a breath. And we'll open to warrior two for a breath. Reverse warrior for a breath. All the way up to half moon pose. Step up onto the right leg. Flex both feet so the one you're standing on can engage a lot too. When you flex your feet, the toes spread and lift, and the arches also lift. Mounds of the feet press away from you. Good, one more breath here. We'll step back to warrior two. Set it up, side angle pose. You can take the right forearm to the right thigh. I like the fingertips on the inside of the right foot. Personally, you can take them to the outside or to a block. Feel the right hip hug into center. So that right femur bone draws into the hip socket for stability. And then lift the pubic bone toward your navel and rotate if you can into the upper back. Let's come up, warrior two for a breath. And then hands down to the mat. Step to plank. Bring the feet together. Roll to the outer left foot. We'll come in for side plank. Right arm up. Feel the hips, if you can, as level as you can. So the right hip does not point up toward the sky. It's a good rule of thumb on this side. On either side, actually. But you want the hip points to point as straight forward as possible. One more breath. Release to plank in either chaturanga or down dog. Let's take a few moments to adjust here before we go to the other side. And you'll step the left foot through. Warrior one. Inhale. Warrior two. Exhale. Reverse warrior. Inhale. And half moon, step up onto the left leg. Flex the right foot. Relax your face a lot. Like you're lying in a hammock on a tropical beach somewhere. In your mind, even though you're here, but like not even in your mind, but on your face, in your shoulders. Step back, warrior two. Take a moment to align your feet. It's worth taking the extra moment to set it up. And then side angle pose. Feel that left femur bone draw into its hip socket. Shoulders down the back. The pubic bone lifts up toward the navel. That little subtlety will make a huge difference in how you move. It'll make a huge difference in the support of your lower spine. One more breath. And then come up, warrior two. Hands down to the mat, step to plank. And we'll roll to side plank. Keeping it pretty simple today, but sometimes those are my favorite practices. Flex the thighs, and push up out of the right shoulder. One more breath, hips up. Release the left hand down. Lower all the way down to the ground. Release your toes. And let's reach the arms straight back behind you. We're sitting up for Shalabhasana, but today we're going to keep the feet on the floor. So we'll set this up too. Make sure your toes turn in. You can even rotate the femur bones internally, so the heels will spin out a little bit. But it's not really just about the feet. You want to guide the entire leg into an internal rotation. Arms back, press the feet down, lift the chest up. Press the feet down so the knees lift. Shoulders slide away from the ears and shoulder blades come together. Good, release. Plant the palms by your ribs. And we'll press into a cobra pose. Good, and then back to downward dog. Okay, step the right foot up to your hands, lower the back knee, and see if you can reach back with your right hand for your left foot. Okay, now if you can't, you can keep the left foot on the floor. You're probably getting a good quad stretch right in there. If you want to add more, roll the right shoulder open. And if you want more, some of you can take the left elbow to the ground. And if you want to drop into the hips, you can roll to the outer edge of that right foot. And then get the stretch you want. Maybe you turn your gaze up toward the sky. Good, okay. Now we'll come back to center, plant the right foot, and make your way into pigeon. Heel toe that right foot all the way over to the left side of your mat. You can bend the right knee a lot, if you like, or you can keep the right shin parallel. And by you can, what I mean is, can you? Can you? And then not in a provoking way, where it's like, well, I'll show you if I can or not, because that's not what we're here to do. Like, be honest with yourself. If the deepest prayer is to find refuge in love, are you loving yourself? Because life wants to work with you. Are you willing to work with it? When we start to ask ourselves about our capacities and our capabilities, for those of us that like to push ourselves, especially, I'm talking to you, and by you I mean me too, I have a tendency to go, go, go. And it's like, okay, can you soften? Life flows more easily when we're calm. And if you want to take this to the physical body, just feel what you feel. And can you allow any tension that you are experiencing or sensation, can you allow it to soften? Can you allow it to relax? Good. Okay, press yourself up, walk yourself up. And we'll press back to down dog. Take a moment to adjust right here. I'm going to come in for one twist from here in your down dog. So you might, some of you want to walk your right hand back an inch. And then with your left hand, reach back. You can start with the back of the right knee and see how that goes for you. Notice if you're shifting your weight to your right hip and level the weight of your body on both hips. And then maybe you slide that right hand down to the right ankle, or pardon me, the left hand to the right ankle. And if you've got that, maybe you gaze under the right shoulder, but keep that left leg working. Good, and then release. Step the left foot through to the front of your mat, lower the right knee. And then with that left hand, you'll reach back for the right foot, if that's available to you. And then if it's available to you, maybe you drop the right elbow, and maybe you roll to the outer edge of that left foot. And from the low belly, get a little rotation up, maybe even into the neck as you gaze up toward the sky. Good. Okay, release the right foot. Come back up. And then let's heel toe the left foot over to the right side of your mat. Set up for pigeon. And do set it up so that it fits your body perfectly. Folding. When we start to shift our goals in our practice from like, I want to get into a really deep pigeon with my shin parallel to the front edge of my mat, or whatever. I want to be able to do a perfect handstand. I want to be able to, whatever, fill in the blank. To things like, I want to be present. Like, may my prayer be, Like, may I be present. May I be at peace. Maybe you're just cultivating on working one alignment point and integrating that for a healthier flow and a healthier body. Just notice what it is you're praying for. Always notice, because you'll probably get it. So it can be useful to be really clear about what you're asking for. If you're asking for $1 million, it's like, what is that? You know, it's like, I can't guarantee that if you pray for that, it's going to come. But if you're asking for things that are meaningful, like really meaningful in the way that you're living, I guarantee you'll cultivate them. They'll open for you. Remember, it's you working in harmony, or as best you can, harmoniously with life. Okay, come on up. Press back to downward dog. Okay, and now we'll come in for that twist. You can walk the left hand back, maybe right hand to the outer left leg somewhere. And then maybe you start to gaze under the left shoulder. Stay active in the left shoulder. Push up out of the left shoulder and keep balance on the weight that you're putting into your hips and into your feet. The right leg is strong. Good. Release. Set the knees down. Stand up on the knees. All right. Camel. Lengthen the tailbone down, or any back bend that you want to do. Now's a good time for a back bend. This is the one I'm feeling today. So whatever you want. Bow, wheel, upward bow, or camel. Come on in. In any back bend, you want the shoulder blades to come together. And press the shoulder blades up into the back of the heart. Good. Come on up. Ankles crossed behind you. Stretch your legs in front of you. It's kind of extreme to go from a back bend like that to a forward bend like this, but we're going to do it. But as you fold into Paschimottanasana, instead of like big back bend to big forward bend, just gently allow your spine to lengthen into the forward fold. Keep the feet flexed, remember? And like, same thing where the balls of the feet press away from you, the arches of the feet can lift. Okay, come on up. Come onto your back. If you need anything else before Shavasana, you could take it now, maybe a little twist or something. Otherwise, when you're ready, your final rest. ready, bring some attention back into your body. Bring your knees into your chest. And roll onto your side. And press yourself up to sit. Close your eyes. Put your mind in your heart. To seek refuge in love is allow the answers to come to you. From a loving place, anything is possible. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Lift your heart and bow in to your inner teacher. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. This is Michelle Goldstein. You're at Heart Alchemy Yoga on YouTube. Please subscribe to Heart Alchemy. Please like, share, and comment on the videos. We love hearing from you. You can find us on Instagram. You can find us on Facebook. And you can subscribe to our email list at heartalchemyyoga.com. Thank you so much, you guys. See you soon on the mat.